You ever seen this statement that waliokudharau jana wataendelea kudharau spojikazi?
Over 26.
This is the
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26.
Welcome back to
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand. 1, 2,
Okay, you know what? Let's just do it.
and we're done. No. See, we're
It's a
rolling.
podcast. We're good. What up? My name is Chaxy, the mastermind. You are main guy. The beautiful Mariah is around. The amazing Mwass is back. The whole gang is back.
Niko back.
Niko left.
Nilikuwa nimeleft.
The whole gang is around. We are Mic Check episode 22. So we begin with sure. We have so much to talk about.
Tell me about it.
But
I
right
think
before
we
get
should
into
be
it,
taking a shot every time because I think the last couple of episodes you're always like, shit, we have so much to talk about.
because I'm like, yeah, and then we'll.
That's how you get a mini-sode.
That's why.
That's why we get a mini-sode.
Yeah, probably.
It's
Let's
a
see
win-win
let's see
either
how
way.
this goes. But anyway, so a quick announcement. We're fully booked for episode 30, big 30. Shout out to everyone who RSVP'd via email. We'll send details via email.
For sure.
But asanteni man, I can't wait to see this.
I'm
guys.
happy.
Yo.
I'm totally excited
Yo.
about
Still.
it.
Which one did I do? I did this. Is this 30?
No.
It's this. You get my point.
We get your point. We
Yeah.
get the drift.
Just
But anyway,
you. Yeah.
so where do you guys want to begin? What do you guys think about the Spider-Man from was
Wajackoya.
it from Meru?
From Meru, man.
Meru.
yeah.
There's a Meru.
That guy is a lab experiment working.
Proper.
So this guy, I can't pronounce his name.
Q9.
AQ9.
Yes.
AQ9.
Yeah.
So he decided to eat a spider willingly.
He's eaten a bat.
Did he eat it?
Batman.
Did he?
I
eat
need
it, though?
evidence that he actually ate the
Because
spider.
all his episodes where he's cooled some
They're live.
random shit, we see it. We see him.
Like he pickers them. Sasa sijui kama alikuwa ameenda kuchuna hivi.
Okay, what
like,
did he?
wow.
Okay, so I feel like Mariah has mentioned before.
Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, this is a bit too much for me. So when I scrolled his Instagram, so there's a video of him swollen and he's saying he ate a spider and his temperatures were very high and he's just been ill.
Yeah.
Apparently he was checked into hospital and all this. So when I checked his Instagram, there's a clip where he's bred a rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He bred it,
Cut it into small, fattened it.
Akachinja
Same
na
way we are
akakula.
now preparing for Christmas. Like, you know how in China, like mbuzis are eating.
Imagine.
then he ate it.
Yeah.
Cooked
Fucking
it
ate a
live.
rat.
Cooked it live.
He cooked it
And-
live. No,
yeah.
it's,
There's a video of him cooking
On TikTok.
a
it
rat
in the
live.
sufuria.
Yeah,
Not
like-
live, not alive.
Yeah.
But he cooked it live. You could see
Like
he skinned it
akichop,
and
akimeka
then
nyanya,
put everything
vitunguu.
together. Yeah.
TikTok is where the real mess is.
So
You didn't see it?
no, I don't,
rat
I
went-
don't think
yeah.
I can see it. Okay, so the other things he's
The
eaten.
bat.
Bro, even after Corona, someone still
He
ate a
ate
bat.
kwanza the fact that I want to know alishika hii bat sanga because alipika lunchtime. Where did he keep this bat?
See, bats usually sleep during the day. It's the easiest thing to catch.
No, but where do you
Wapi?
find one? Where do you
They
find
did
one?
See,
Where do you
in a
find one?
cave. He's from
Wow.
Meru, so obviously there's a bat somewhere.
But then he makes the weirdest combinations.
Then
Nyasi na popcorns, downy, Sprite, rings mbili, njugu like half,
You
patco.
are a fan.
Let me tell you, you
Hey.
ever had these things where, like, you're shockingly disgusted. Like, you're disgusted and you're shocked and you can't stop watching. Yeah, that's his content.
So he's hooked you.
I saw one more clip on his Instagram. He's talking about making the best toothpaste. So he had one brand of toothpaste and he's cooking all these things.
Yeah.
So put in a sphere, like on a stove. Then he added
Patco, maziwa.
downy. Then he added milk.
Yeah.
Then he added soap, like nini.
Detergent.
He added like a lot of detergents. Added jik.
What is he creating again?
The best toothpaste.
the best.
No, but shut me,
toothpaste.
yeah.
Kwani
Toothpaste.
his teeth are made of cotton. Is that something I'm missing? Why do you have like things? Kwani
Let me tell
his
you.
mouth is like a washing machine.
he-
Tunekas, fabric softener,
I know.
detergent.
Like literally all the detergents he could get. And then he cooks them fast.
Yeah.
And brushed his teeth. But anyway, so my biggest problem with this guy is okay, I don't know what the end goal for this guy is with this type of content.
Exactly.
I have no idea what the end goal is, but whatever the end goal is, Some of these things could be entertaining, but don't harm yourself.
Yeah, clout, man. Like,
Don't harm yourself.
A disclaimer, don't try this at home.
he
But
don't-
even if you do try that at home, like it's on you.
you understand?
So, okay. So as much as you probably just want to eat weird stuff, but at least eat safe stuff. But at what point do you decide you're going to eat a spider?
No, kwanza alisema kirudi atapika nyoka.
Me, what really caught me was when his Insta stories, he was saying how he doesn't care about people saying sijui he'll die one day. He's like, yeah, but at least you'll know what killed me. Like, yeah, you see that bat? Don't. Because guys were saying now, initially every berry was wild. And then someone said there's blackberries, and then there's blueberries, and then there's poisonous berries.
Yeah.
Someone had to eat them first.
True.
And then you're like, hey, Chaxy,
Don't.
don't do the blackberries.
No.
But I'm like, even now, science has advanced so much.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can, if you just want to eat wild stuff, at least just, at what point do you decide to eat a spider?
See, when you get to 200,000 TikTokers and you're wondering how
Yeah,
how
what
do I
next?
impress y'all?
Like you've made everything and anything that could be.
Said Mimi ndio
You
Peter Parker.
understand?
Yeah, ndio. There was alleged news. So me, I don't want. First of all, I don't believe he ate the spider because there's no evidence.
Bro, after he's eaten all those things,
But
spider, you
we
think is where he
see
draws the line.
him eat all those things.
But he's too
That's
sick
true.
to post. He's too sick to post. He
I
probably
feel
has
like because
maybe
alikuwa
he
alikuwa
has-
katikati ya manyasi. Me feel like he just like.
It must have been a spider. Like
Yeah, so you gotta probably saw a big spider in the house.
No, I don't think it was because alikuwa kwa bush.
He was in a bush.
Like he
No,
comes
but I'm
out of
like-
a bush and he's like, hey, what's it? Give me your.
No, but I mean,
last
that is
breath."
now
I feel like
recording
he
the
just
video.
chucked it from somewhere kwa manyasi.
And then
someone
med
said that
stew.
he looked like those XYZ characters. that was Nyamita. And then someone said that he looks like The Weeknd. What is that song? That is in red.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
He does this up. It's like if you don't know the lyrics, just don't.
Is he blinded by the
Alex
light?
the song.
Don't Alex the song. Huh? Yeah.
Is it also blinded by the lights?
Okay, it's one of the big
It was one of the
but we know
performances. Yeah,
which
we know
one.
you can
Yeah.
visualize it. He's in
Yeah,
red.
but so this is a bit weird. I tried watching a few videos. I couldn't. It's creepy. The
Like I
things he
said,
makes,
it's
it's a
shockingly
bit-
disgusting, but you can't stop watching.
Do you think that guy gets babes?
Nah, bro.
Can you
Okay.
imagine amepika downy popcorns, biscuits, nyama mbili, then he wants to fart?
There's some. Oh shit!
Do you think such a person is pulling babes? Question answered.
I'm just saying, like,
He's
if
definitely pulling babes.
he's definitely pulling
He's
a babe,
definitely
a babe or
pulling
two.
babes.
If there's something I've learned about women, you guys like a bit of everything.
Yeah.
But
There's
stuck in
someone.
your
There's
mikono
a babe
downy.
who's probably in his DMs like, oh my god, you are so.
Nasty.
No, what's the word I'm looking for? Like adventurous. Like that's a man who can take risks.
Ah.
But,
ah.
but I want to see how this develops because this is a bit weird. I'm just like, yo, do whatever you want to do, but don't harm yourself.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. So then there was this guy called Mutua Boniface, who's 47 years old. So he was arrested for smoking marijuana, and he said in court is because he is promoting
Wajoka.
Wajackoya's.
Just call him what you call him.
What are jokes? What jokes?
He's promoting Wajackoya's manifesto.
Yeah.
What sort of lame? If I got judge guilty for life, like
You should never be a judge. Let's start there. Someone can come into court. What are you wearing?
nah, it's two ways. It's either you're guilty for I'll just tell you, you know what, just take another minute and think of another excuse because you're joking.
But this is smart though.
It is.
You don't think this is a smart excuse to give
no,
in court?
it's not.
Me, what? Okay, so first of all, if you get to court because of smoking a joint, like there's so many exits. Like, like there's the cop who caught you. There is the police station. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, so you're advocating for
Fact.
I'm not advocating for corruption. I'm just
Mimi
saying,
Wajackoya anataka kunyonga.
like,
but
if you're already
keep
doing
going.
something illegal and you're caught,
Yeah.
and it's harmless to everyone, just yourself. Why are you in court? And then this is obviously a person, but there's no legal advice there, so we can say he didn't have a lawyer, or his lawyer is one of those, these lawyers in Kenya who dress nicely and then they know nothing.
Yeah.
They're like, let's do it for vibes. You guys clout.
But honestly, what if he genuinely was promoting Wajackoya's manifesto?
Nah. I think he was just caught and he was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
And then the cops are like,
what do you mean?
Ghana, Wajackoya. Let's go tell the judge that.
But yeah, I saw this. I thought this was hilarious. But when I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is funny. If I was a judge, I would probably just let him go.
You two should
I'll
not
be
be
like,
judges.
I'll give you
two
like a
should not
man.
be judges. You would put so many innocent people in prison just because you don't like their vibe.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You would be too lenient, and you would be there for the entertainment.
For real.
No, but if it's real things, we'll address them. Someone was smoking a J. Why are we even wasting time in court when we have real issues to deal with?
But those are also real issues.
Smoking a
J
J
is not a real issue.
What issue is it? Smoking a
It's a
J.
real issue.
Which issue?
It's a real issue.
Which issue?
We know our president.
Which is that boy you have a crush on, but you're like, he smokes. So you're now making it all about us. Would you date someone who smokes weed?
I used
He's
to.
dated people who smoke weed.
I used to.
Okay. Would you?
Now. Boy, please. No.
See, so the issue Mariah has is against.
It's yeah. So clearly, we know who you're voting
Yeah.
for. So clearly, we know who you're voting for.
Oh my God.
There was the video of Frankie
Just chatting shit.
Just Gym it. I'm just chatting shit. So the thing I've learned about Frankie so far is that he runs his mouth. Still,
Yeah.
am I lying?
Yeah,
from
he
the
does.
few videos you've seen. Anyway,
Yeah, all the time. Because he's been very
there's a bit
consistent.
of consistency.
So in the video, he's been asked about his ex relationships, and he just goes into a whole explanation about how they all had
Have
daddy
daddy
issues.
issues. You understand? Like, boss, who sent you?
He's putting himself on the spot. Shout out to
Vibaya.
Frankie, like browsing history yake ni safi. Like those women are hot.
Facts.
Corazon is hot.
Facts.
But then the problem is okay. You've broken up with someone, or even you're still dating someone.
Yeah.
Why would you unprovoked go into an interview and just start talking about their personal stuff?
Yeah,
Like
like
things
I
they told you in
confidence.
private.
You understand?
Mature. It's very mature. It sounds like an attack on the person directly.
Literally, it
Like,
is.
maybe uchukuangi simu zangu, wacha niseme kitu yenye lazima utasikia.
And also, it's you projecting things on them.
Nah, plus I just found it very ironic how he's like, oh, they have daddy issues. I'm like, fam, your kids are on the same trail, but keep going. Keep going.
How do you define daddy issues? Is it that your father was absent from your life?
He can be present,
check what
but he's
Google
still
says.
trash.
Okay.
Let's see
Yeah.
what Google says. The issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just like, this was so uncalled for.
Yeah.
Define. Damn, bro. You have 100 tabs. But
93 open.
93 actually, yeah. So according to Google, that the issues has no precise definition.
Yeah.
Still, it's become a popular catch-all phrase for how the relationship with one's father in childhood impacts someone in adulthood,
Yeah.
especially with a father who is absent or emotionally unavailable. So
Okay.
it's what we thought it was.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but then the fact that, because okay, I saw he apologized. There's a video of him. He apologized.
That's
but
not
I'm
the
just like, yo,
point.
he's consistently. And my biggest problem was, okay, you had a public relationship, right? Some people are like, oh, if everything happened in public, then when you're breaking up, it has to be in public. I don't think so. If it's
No.
messy, you don't have to.
You know, even if you're in the limelight, you choose which bits and which bits not
Yeah,
to
to
show
keep
everyone.
exactly
And I feel like if both of you are mature, like no one will ever know like the deepest
stuff
darkest
that
secrets.
went on between
They
you
don't
two.
have
That's
to be
true.
like nasty. They just have to be like, for the sake of the respect that I had
for you
or
and the
have for you,
relationship.
I will keep this between us.
True.
Even this messy situation will keep it between us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sasa wewe ukitoa yako mimi natoa yangu. And then now, you know, there's no one who wins because people will be entertained.
Yeah.
As we love anyone on the internet, guys with spiders,
And
guys who fight.
yeah. Because like literally the first time I saw that video on Nairobi Gossip, I was just like, what? Like, how do you even just start saying that? You know,
Exactly. And
the way
then he
they
mellows it with the ex had to take back his corazon. I'm like,
Yeah, the ex would probably work things out. And
Yani Frankie just shutty.
let me tell you.
that should be your name. Oh God.
Frankie, what do you think Frankie will be saying next? Let's guess things Frankie will say next.
I'm not ready.
Let's guess things
Since
Frankie will
he's
say
in a
next.
mood to chat, he should tell us what happened between him and Shiv. Yeah, we have.
There's an issue.
The
No, they just had like a business.
fallout.
Yeah.
Tell us.
You don't need
Since
to.
you're on a roll, you're on a roll. Tell us things we don't even want to know.
Yeah, just tell us.
Keep going.
So
You can give us
Me, I
more
won't shock us
info.
are guys who lift weights.
Nah, you can keep going.
no, but honestly.
But if no, he
What do you
apologized.
guys think?
I think Ali Jita
No,
come
but his
Kutana and
apology,
was like,
apology
After Corazon
No.
went on a rampage back, like saying, like, surely, like, who does that? That's when he apologized.
But also his apology was those for if I wronged you.
Pole kama
Oh.
ulisikia
Ulisikia
vibaya.
vibaya. I'm sorry,
Pole
but-
basi.
It's those apologies
Yeah.
for I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. And
Lakini
then,
ni kweli
but
kuna
then
daddy
goes ahead
issue.
to justify how it came from a good place. I'm like,
Which
what?
good
Yeah,
place?
it's like, sorry, lakini ni kweli. you understand? Like, raw, come on.
Okay, so things.
on.
What do you think Frank is gonna say next? We're not moving until you guys tell me. Until you guys guess.
Frank is too random for me,
I'm
fam.
pulling that Nigerian move all the time. I'm not talking about people who
So
can
this
bench press
recording,
me.
this recording ends here. This is going to be the shortest podcast we've
Yes.
done. Until you guys
Close
guess
it.
It's scary.
Frankly
and then next week Monday, Mwass will come with a plan.
I'm like,
I'm staying indoors for now. I'm not going out.
I'm like,
Mwang is down to go.
how's
out.
your Friday? He gymmed it. Over here, you cut my face out.
Change it.
Hey,
So, because me, I'm staying
you know me, I
indoors.
can't fight. I don't have knuckles.
You have rings. You're good to
One
go.
ring. Jokichapa mtu ngumi na ring pia unaumia.
Do
But,
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get hurt.
There's a metal between you and the point of impact.
Yeah, you get hurt.
You also
yeah.
have nerves.
Yeah. Of course, they'll get hurt, but you also get hurt.
Yeah. You'll have them
Because
back.
and you know fingers are very sensitive. Like try get a tattoo here. You'll know how many nerve endings are here. But anyway, so so me I'm safe. I'm not going out. Can't help going out.
Me, I'm safe. I'm not saying anything.
What do you guys think Frankie will say next? What do you guys think Frankie will say next?
Even he's in Nigeria.
Wachondeng. These are like those people who talk badly to bouncers and then you're behind them. Ati, I'm here with my crew. I'm like, I mean, we're present,
Yes, very.
but we're not useful.
Exactly.
Me pengine nipige nduru.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so you shared.
Wow.
I have a reminder to call somebody.
Okay.
Let me just stop it. I'll call them. Anyway, so you shared in the group. Nick Cannon finally proposed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a nice end game. He's giving me Gather vibes.
Nah,
It's
as
like
in,
I'm going to impregnate multiple women and then choose one that's very nice.
I find
Like, you know how
it-
Igathe applies for 19 jobs? And then he's like, let me go to Equity.
No, but on the real though, I find it so messy. Because like, wasn't it a week ago he was talking about how Mariah is like the love of his life. He doesn't think he'll ever have such a relationship with anyone.
So
and
how-
then
how-
a week later,
Why would that
you're
stop?
putting your forehead together with someone else.
But I mean, you could get married or date someone, but doesn't mean it will be as the previous relationship.
So why are you doing it in the first place?
Have you ever heard Lil Wayne saying how he has babes he can call right now and they'll show up wherever he is? Even, what is the name of that babe? I keep forgetting. She was in an interview, she was saying she's seeing someone, but if Wayne calls her and her boyfriend understands,
I know the mommy, but
Yeah.
forgot, I don't know
Okay,
her
so
name.
when calls her for what?
like anything,
You know.
I need cuddles, I
Wow.
need,
Like
I need
imagine you're in
companionship.
bed with your boo. Lil Wayne calls your boo. She's like, babe, see, I'll see you in the morning.
And then the boy is like, babe, I told you this moment is coming. Alafu anatoka.
Okay, so they have a sexual relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're saying it's love beyond measure. That it transcends us being with other people.
But this only happens at Wayne's convenience.
Yes.
Like if Wayne literally gets
Yes.
a hard on,
Yeah.
like yo, pull
Yeah.
up.
Or like wants to see her for any other reason.
Yeah.
Boom.
Sometimes they say they just go on dates.
Damn, bro.
And then-
guys, if you're watching this and you think you can do that with me, please send me a DM. Please send me a DM.
You're saying like, I don't believe in relationships. I didn't know this one exists.
There's levels to this, bro. I'm just like, shit.
Yeah.
You've literally just opened my...
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's a
And
real
then
thing.
it's not one babe. It's like 3 of
It's
them.
plenty. But right
Yeah.
now, is he...
2 of which are his baby
Bro,
mamas.
maybe I should start rapping.
Yeah. And then
I'm sure.
And
the
is he
babes.
engaged to some... There's one that
Yeah,
he just
and then
got
Wayne is
engaged
engaged.
to.
So I should start rapping, do a lot of lean, probably cut off some of my dreads.
I
No,
definitely fall
don't.
off.
The lean will take care of that.
Yeah. That,
Just start off nicely and then
sawa.
start saying,
So anyway, in the Canon's post, he says, so the caption is, actually, I think the caption is what led to us even talking about this. He
Yeah.
said, I said I would never do it again, but finally doing what the world wants me to do.
Can you imagine? I just returned that to you.
What if it's like really expensive?
Narudisha, like what sort of nonsense
It's
is
saying
that?
like, me, I didn't want to marry you, but now the world has told me to do it.
Can you imagine? And before that, you're there on live national TV confessing.
That's gonna be the most
Then your first
blended, the
baby
most
mom
blended
is-
family of all families.
Come on.
That's gonna be the one where they have 6 Christmases
Hey.
Bro, it's a lot.
and
Even-
like 15 grandmas. At you, nani own show.
That's
Okay, I thought
madness.
I'll die. No, this one is from
Well,
my
one
stepbrother. Side your mom.
Nah,
Because
that is
I've had him
madness.
before on Wild and Out. I don't know, interviews or something. Anyway, I like Nick.
Yeah.
I like Nick. He's I think he's very inspiring to me. So I've had him on a bunch of interviews. Okay, sorry. I don't mean like having babies with many women. That's not what I meant. Like business-wise.
Yeah.
Business-wise,
Okay.
he's one of
Okay.
the people I look at and be like, shit, this is
Yeah,
what
he's
it
done the
means to
thing.
make it in showbiz.
True.
Show business, yeah.
Puts the calm
So-
in acumen.
Is that?
He puts it everywhere, bro.
Chaxy, today you're playing with the effects. What's up?
Zico.
No, but would you get married to someone who has like 7, 10
Me even
different kids?
one. Ex.
But
Your
that's
first child is with me. Fam, I'm not playing those
So what
You're
if
games.
they
saying that
want-
until it's Nick
Why,
Cannon who
why
pulls
should
up.
I give you the privilege to give you your first and you have a 9th? Why?
So how are you gonna stop him from having kids?
Yeah.
Exactly. Just get somebody who doesn't have kids. Simple.
No, what if someone impregnates you right now? You have a kid,
That's
and then it doesn't
both.
work out for you guys, and he wants to get married.
Unaenda?
Mariah, you can't be serious.
Let me listen, and that's why I make sure.
How are you gonna stop someone from
If
getting
I'm
married?
listen, by the time me and you are getting on a sexual level, there's discussions we've already had. There's a way I've already gauged you, so I know how
Mariah,
to
do you
mess.
know men?
And that's why I'm
You
on
know-
the
you know men-
strongest birth control on this planet.
What?
Both.
Bitterness.
Yes.
No, but
Included.
the strongest birth control in the world is just to be lesbian.
Abstinence.
Yeah.
Just be lesbian.
No.
What if you see a babe who's from? I don't know how science works.
Nah.
Just say.
But listen,
You're gonna shoot yourself.
You know how
we're
someone
not
said-
playing those games.
Men, especially like Nairobi men, you know the stereotypes, low men's G,
This,
Igbo
that,
men.
that,
And
yeah.
men ask you like, what kind of partner are you looking for, so that they can start
They can
acting.
play that role. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why you
Like,
don't say
So you
it.
tell someone who's like, I only want to be with one person my entire life. I need them to be close to me so you can get married. Alafu smash a bounce. I say to and cut. And then he's like, now I feel like I'm
And
ready
that's-
for my
and
next
that's the
role.
thing.
Even Will Smith
that's
has
the
a couple
thing.
of movies.
You don't play
how
yourself.
are you planning
don't
on
give
stopping
men
someone?
Your blueprint.
How are you stopping someone from getting married?
What do you mean?
They've got a new
Getting married
pregnant.
or making babies.
No, they've got a new pregnant, and then it doesn't work out between you guys. And then he says, I've met someone else, I want to propose.
It's okay. You can just bounce to the baby. It's easy. Jumi naye unifungi. Boss! Unifungi.
But
So now
unakufunga aje,
now the
they're just
baby will have
living.
mommy issues.
Yeah. So wait.
And then now you'll talk
So
about
if-
it on a
so if you have a
podcast.
baby. Me, I need to get this right. So if you get married and you divorce.
And that's
Okay,
the thing.
if you get married, you can't, like, the dude can't divorce.
Me, I'm sorry, but for me, divorce is not an option.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
that's what I'm telling you, I'm very traditional in how I see love, relationships,
Okay, so
marriage.
so
I'm
if
too
it's not
traditional.
working,
Boss, we will pray and fast this shit out.
Mariah.
Listen,
Boom, pick a gunshot, start
I'm
up.
too traditional. I don't
ideology.
believe in that.
Okay, so question. So if you,
I
if you-
don't.
if you get married and this guy starts hitting you, like he beats you up.
Easy rings will buy wapi.
No, I'm serious. You'll pray
For
about
real,
it.
like, there's nothing that is a deal breaker for you once you sign that document.
I think like physical and whatever. yes, that would definitely be a deal breaker. But if we're talking things like, you understand, like there are
Cheating.
things
What
that
about cheating?
Yeah, what about cheating?
ultimate deal breaker.
It's cheating.
It's cheating.
Ultimate.
It's above physical abuse.
No.
Oh.
Like it's an ultimate deal breaker also. But if it's other petty stuff and whatnot, I mean, it's workable.
What if he insists he wants to fuck you from the ass? I'm serious. Is that a deal
wait,
breaker?
is that you just did it.
We're talking about
No, I'm
serious.
serious.
Serious
I'm also
issues.
serious. Like, it's still, he asked about deal breakers.
Serious. Those are serious
So, Monkey, you're
issues.
not going to look at
Wait.
me. No, so if he insists he wants to fuck you from the ass,
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
so you'll allow him. So you'll just allow him to fuck you from the ass.
Like
so
I
you
said.
don't,
Why are you saying it so many
I will
times?
cross that bridge when I get there. For now, I have no answer.
I got to break off your back. Unamwambia, no, you're misinterpreting that lyric. Stop misinterpretation.
Cut the cameras.
Yes, please. Anyway, back to Nick.
Oh my God. So
I can be
anyway.
like, just check M-Pesa right now.
Yeah.
Just younger his mic.
So anyway, so Nick said that he was never gonna get married. Then went on to have 21 babies in 1 year.
We
Literally.
have 2 on the way now.
He's always like, it's like a delivery at my house. There's always one coming. What are you ordered? A hoodie, a burger. There's always
Sana
something.
sana burger.
Yeah, sana mama tu hapo chini like.
There's always something.
Yeah. So anyway, how long do you think this marriage will last? I'm sorry to be that guy.
Kim Kardashian still has the record, 72 days.
Yeah,
72 days.
anyway.
72 days.
Yeah.
Me, I'm giving it 2 years
You're giving it 2 years.
because one of them should be pregnant. So there's that. Always divorce himself on a ball.
Yeah. How much should we bet that this chick is actually pregnant?
Is she pregnant?
First of all, who's
She
this babe?
could be. That's the thing.
She looks like a model.
Who?
But you know, like,
And there's a high chance, I believe, she's also pregnant.
how much for showbiz?
I just feel.
Or just scared, maybe they're introducing a new show.
Probably. Who
Wilding
knows?
out the womb. All babies are just like, and then it's like, like
Tafari, you have something to say. What up?
Nilikuwa nataka kusema amesema tutumie kizungu.
Yeah.
Tutumie kizungu. Nini Britney Spears.
What the fuck? Why be so dramatic?
Bitterness in a
Britney Spears.
Bitterness in a-
Yes.
But you guys need to confirm it. I think Britney Spears had one of the shortest marriages. Like,
How long?
who Google? Just Google to confirm. If not her, I think there's a lady who got married to the teenage boyfriend, then broke up, like asked for a divorce after I think 14 hours.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's
Do you know
So
in Kenya you have to be married for 3 years for them to grant you divorce?
What nonsense is
It's
that?
in the law.
my friend.
So Britney Spears wed her childhood. Sorry, Mas, you said something.
No, I was just saying in Kenya you have to be married for 3 years before you can file for divorce.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So I can file for divorce in year one.
Immediately. The judge will be like, hey, go work out and go pray and fast.
Basically reading from Mariah's script.
Yeah.
So Britney wed her childhood friend Jason Alexander at a little white wedding chapel in Vegas back in 2004. So she cancelled this after 55 hours
Farm.
and got to be the shortest wedding in the history of Hollywood. 55 hours, you've not even gone for honeymoon probably.
Hata Japan and Dege.
Yeah.
It depends on how far you are from the airport. But me, I'm just
Or
happy
if you have a
Britney
jet.
Spears is living her best life now. See, there's a lot of
Yeah.
money that's surrounded her.
Everyone
Conservation.
who's
Yeah.
most people who are divorced or single live their best lives.
Yeah.
But right now
I'm
she
just
just
saying
got
how
married.
you know she'd never had access to her own money for like years and years.
And her
like
kids.
her parents used to control her and she used to be like fungiad in the house. So I'm sure even these marriage decisions back in 2004 she was like how old?
Britney Spears
Maybe
and
early
Coco.
20s. You know?
Late 20s.
Early.
Late.
2004 is 18 years ago.
Maybe late 20s. Or
So you're
mid
saying now she's
20s.
50.
Probably
Okay,
not.
I'll tell you,
21.
she's 40. Do the math.
Minus 18. She was 22.
Damn, she was young.
You see, like I'm sure
Early
that probably
20s.
wasn't her decision.
Maybe she was on Molly. She was very excited and loving, And then she got off the molly. She's like, fuck, what did I do?
Yeah.
That wedding
Fucking got
was
married.
in Vegas.
Makes more sense.
Exactly, yeah, you know? Yeah.
Makes more sense.
But they said
That's the theory
in
we're
a
sticking
little white cathedral.
Sasa alikuwa amevaa tu skirt ya white na vest. You know,
Bro, plus when you have money, you can literally,
Yeah.
you know, if you could literally just pull up, buy the dress, Nini, just go
yeah,
get
and that's
married.
that.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
rent them in this
Actually,
places.
marriages take time because what's anado? Like you know how like you're invited to your bro calls you, bro, I'm getting married when 2014, 2024, and then now they have committee meetings every
Committee,
month.
raised, whatever. Anyway, that's so Nick Cannon. Let's see how this goes. But honest, congratulations to Nick. I hope this helps him. You don't want me to congratulate someone. It's a beautiful thing. It's love. They literally just got married.
Try. You'll make
They-
that
yeah.
that campaign will chomoka
I've
from
not
here.
even spoken. I've just looked at you.
See the eyes speak.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't
Louder. Louder.
If eyes were bullets.
What do you guys think about? I saw the thing on. I saw some comments about Anita Nderu's pregnancy video reveal or something. Some guys thinking, oh, this is unnecessary. Oh, this is too extra. Oh, see, useme tu kuna mtoto and we move on.
Kenyans will never. Then you,
You
can
can
never
never
please people
satisfy
online.
people, you
That was
understand?
like a brilliant piece of like I don't even know what to call it. Was
She
it a
goated
video? Was
it.
it like a visual thing? It had so many creatives involved.
Yeah.
It was a bomb.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
The announcement was
Yeah,
beautiful.
It was
a
really
bomb.
dope.
I can imagine
Very
like,
unique. I've not seen anybody do anything like that, like ever.
most guys just post a picture of how me and my Nduthi guy usually are. And then it's like that.
No, plus I like how, you know, I feel like most pregnancy reveal pictures, there's this traditional, the belly has to be out and you know, you're strapped only on the boobs and the thighs. I like that she was covered, but still insinuating the, you know,
I think
like,
her belly was out at some point.
ready-
The
no, but it was
body paint.
beaded.
Oh.
It was beaded, actually.
Oh,
It was
okay.
beaded, yeah.
I think I saw the brush strokes zikifanya, but it was such a nice piece of
I loved it.
Yeah. So Kenyans saying that it's too much. Yeah, I'm like, how can you police extra? How much is extra is
But and
too much
she's
extra?
the queen of extra. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even understand why people are complaining.
And
But
you should have just
regardless-
announced like CG, what is that photo called?
But also, regardless,
Ultrasound. The ultrasound. Angesema too, we are pregnant. Ako like, I do something.
do
Yo,
something,
bro.
and then she does something.
And then you're like,
Yeah.
too
Also,
much.
you know, unless it's harmful, ama nini,
Yeah.
why can't you just announce your pregnancy the way you want to announce it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's yours. And you're not asking anyone to do anything.
Yeah, literally nothing.
It's just to
Ati
know.
kuna till number ati mnatuma pesa ya the paint.
Bro, like she literally
Calm down.
put together a nice script, filmed it, put it out.
Yeah.
Excited, tell the
That was
world
it, yeah.
we
that she's
expect
having
our
a
first
baby.
baby. And then Apo
Man,
guys are
she
like,
deserves it. Mazel, just let her be happy.
Meanwhile, we're living in a Kenyan time where happiness is hard to find.
yes.
So when you see it somewhere else, kuna kale ka uchungu kiwaru wasi wako tunayo.
Oh,
too
boy.
happy.
Be
Why?
easy, be easy. Yako
Yeah.
inakaa. Mama maybe haitakuja. Wachana na yako.
Oh my
You
God.
ever seen this statement that waliokudharau jana wataendelea kudharau usipojikaza? It's like work hard, bro.
And Nani, Jana, wait. What are we talking about? We're talking about something last
Kuteseka ni
night.
kwa muda na saa zingine ni muda mrefu.
Nini?
Oh no, that means you have to translate it. Oh, long story short, for those who don't understand, he's basically just saying if you're currently suffering, you'll continue suffering. Life is not a Nigerian movie.
I did not say that.
That's not what he said.
No, but that's
not what he said.
that's basically what
I
he's
barely-
saying.
I
Because
was-
in
okay.
a way, in Nigerian movies,
Nigerian movies.
there's this. Okay, clearly you guys.
Were you actually serious? I thought.
Yeah, it's a thing. Guys say that, like, do whatever. Life is not a Nigerian movie. Like, see, people say
Which guys?
a lot. Like, today in Nigerian movies, like, I told someone was
I
being
know where Resam.
just one.
Yeah.
Like, somebody was being, like, someone was suffering. Someone was making them suffer. Then when
Then
you
it has a
leave
happy
them,
ending.
Yes.
Well,
Like,
well,
not
well.
everything has a happy ending.
You
Like,
know.
life is not a Nigerian movie. People say that all the time.
My friend told me last evening. If someone tells you, maybe they're not well, maybe they are going through a hard time or they're sad. If they're your friend, you should tell them it's your turn. It's your turn, bro.
Yeah, because when
Siwezi
happiness is
ingilia
happening,
maneno
people
ya
usually
Mungu
tell you like,
mimi.
my turn is coming.
Yeah. And also remember, that's why they say when you have a chance to be happy, just be happy. Because
Yeah.
sad times choose themselves.
True.
You have no control over they come zinakuja.
That's
So my
true.
friend was like, if someone tells you, fuck bro, me I've had such a bad week. Like fuck yeah, it was your
Yeah.
turn. It was your turn.
Zoea. Zoea, you're sauti.
Kazi ya Mungu siwezi ingilia.
Kazi ya Mungu haina makosa.
Siwezi ingilia. That the Lord is doing something in your life. Siwezi.
As that the Lord is just giving you battles. Prove that you are a good soldier. Fight them.
I'm like, it's such a stupid Christian
Even me, I
belief.
had some battles. They're not as bad as yours. But look at me now. I'm still fighting.
And you're gonna fight forever, bro. Can you imagine? Your life is centered around a belief that kuteseka.
You're a soldier.
Yeah, you're a
Kwa muda.
soldier, bro. Just soldier.
Unaamba kuteseka ni kwa muda, but no one told you muda is 87 years. You're like, one day I'll be happy. You're like, yeah, it's not now though.
One day.
Tricks.
But anyway, talking about guys being happy. Bro, I can't wait for our personalities, especially athletes, man, to be happy even for
Yeah.
once.
True, man.
Omanyala, what the fuck was this nonsense that happened over the weekend?
You know, like that story just made everything that's not working in this country, like, be visible to everyone's eyes.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it was a
And
proper highlight.
everything that is Omanyala has, like, one of the, like, in his sportsmanship, he has like history with he had like a bad injury and he bounced back.
Yeah.
He's been breaking records. He's been, even before he got like the Adidas deal and the other deals and all
Yeah.
these deals,
Yeah.
like he's been working his ass off.
Isn't Omanyala literally the most prominent athlete we have in the country now? Omanyala,
I would say so.
in Africa, actually, not even in Kenya.
Africa, he's the
Omanyala-
fastest man in Africa.
Yeah, he's the fastest man in
I
Africa.
would say so, yeah.
Omanyala is who Rudisha was at some point.
Yes.
Omanyala is who what's his name? What's our legend called?
Ezekiel.
Marathoner.
Oh,
Omanyala is what
Kipchoge.
Eliud has been for a long time.
Yeah.
Omanyala, it's Omanyala time now.
yeah.
So basically, if you're going anywhere and we have multiple athletes,
Yeah.
if, for example, only one person has to go, it has to be
It's him.
Omanyala. Like,
If the plane only has one seat,
Yeah.
because it's full of joyriders.
yeah.
It's him you're sending.
So, when you're putting a 32 riders, Omanyala has to be there.
Yeah.
So it turns out, okay, basically the story is Omanyala had to go online to post that he didn't have a visa and he had 2 days,
Yeah.
3 days, maybe 5 days.
A
sorry.
few hours actually.
No,
Yeah, it
the
wasn't
first time he
hours.
came,
Yeah,
he came
the first
public
time
about
online,
it.
yeah.
So, and I can imagine, for him to finally get so frustrated and post this online, he's literally
Yeah.
done whatever he can do within his power,
Exactly.
and nothing is working.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, like, even the team working close to him have close connections to whoever needs to be involved to fast track the process. Like, I'm sure there were talks behind those.
I don't think that's
And
the
also,
problem.
Omanyala is not going to the States for fun. He's going to work
represent
and
a
represent
fucking
a
country.
fucking country, dog.
Yeah.
So according to People Daily, they published an article that suggested there's the famous 32 J riders who went to the States at the expense of some of our athletes. I want you to remember that we only know about Omanyala because, again, Omanyala is literally like the most prominent personality in Kenya now.
Right now.
So anything
True.
happens, we know. So you can imagine about physicians, dietitians. Do you think those guys went?
Hell no.
So the person, I can, let me quote here. There's a bit I want to quote. Travel dates. This is from People Daily. It says, the 32 individuals, according to a source, parted with 2 million shillings each for their names to be included in the list.
You're joking.
Yes.
What? They had to give out 2 mic.
2M.
2M. And then also, according to People Daily, top athletes, let me quote this, including News Prince Omanyala and Athletics Kenya president, Jackson Someone, were among those slotted in the final. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Where is this? In the final batch. So basically, People Daily learned that the state officers ensured that joyriders were slotted in the first. Where is this? So anyway, details have emerged of new canning officials at the Ministry of Sports mysteriously smuggled 32 joyriders to the United States on Friday last week. So they went a week earlier, just to avoid suspicion. The ministry's action happened at the expense of athletes picked to represent their country at the World Athletics Championship, among them African fastest man, Omanyala. People Daily learned that this state officers ensured the joyriders were slotted in the first batch of Kenyan. Bro, it's because this thing is very blurry. Whatever, which jetted out of the country on Friday last week to avoid detection. So Omanyala was slaughtered in the last batch.
Shame.
Hey.
Shame, shame, shame.
Big shame. Then I saw this other. Let me quote these other articles quickly. There is Mange and his tabs. That's which one is which? Okay. Oh, here we are. So on Wednesday, so these are just headlines. I'm not going into details. So Wednesday, June 22nd, 2022, this year. Shame as Kenya Rugby Union team begs for funds online. This year, doesn't have a date, but it's this year. Kenyan women netball team stranded in South Africa for lack of payment. Another headline published on 15th of June this year. Please help us, Mr. President. Malkia strikers in financial plea with Brazil. Serbia comes in doubt. The last one, lack of government support forces Wanjiku to withdraw from Winter Olympics, January 31st, 2022.
And
Those are some of the headlines.
I think I saw one on somebody's status yesterday. Wakisema sijui, I don't know which under 18s were supposed to play in Uganda. They didn't go.
Sata Uganda 20.
Can you imagine?
Where-
Was it Modern Coast or something? Na mwapele? As in, by the way,
Connie, where is the money for Ministry of Sports going?
J-Riders. But also these J-Riders, if okay, allegedly, according to People Daily, if they were paying 2M.
you understand?
Why are you paying 2M to go to this? If you have 2M,
You go.
So
Like it'll cost you way less.
Thanks.
probably you're paying because of visas. Because there's a backlog of apparently,
okay, true.
Which is something else I'd like us to discuss. So probably, this is my assumption. If you have 2 million, you can afford a flight to the States and back, accommodation and everything, right? So you're probably paying this so that you can be included in the government list for visas.
Oh, so you can
So
go anytime.
just your passport is stamped and then you're
bounce.
sorted, then you go.
Wait.
So my biggest problem is, so when this first comes out, I remember Sauti Sol had to cancel their tour to the UK because they didn't get their visas on time. Boniface Mwangi was complaining about getting his visa to the UK as well, until like the UK embassy, because of Twitter, had to come online, make some
what's going
statements,
on?
blah, blah, blah. Because apparently, these visas, we apply them here, but they have to be processed in the UK. They have to take them to the UK for processing.
Yeah.
They have an embassy here, remember? Then now this happened, so I'm thinking, oh shit, bro, even if we are black and we deserve less, even if we do, right? This is the fastest man in Africa.
Honestly.
How are you not processing his visa? Before I knew Kumbe, so apparently the Ministry of Sports was supposed to process visas for 80 people. The list that ended up at the embassy was 112.
Oh, okay, so that's where the 32 came
That's
from.
why there was an issue. So 112 is a list that ended up at the US Embassy. So the US Embassy is like, the list we have from the Athletics Kenya
80.
is 80 people, but the list coming from the Ministry of Sports is 112. So out of that back and forth, that's where Omanyala almost missed his visa.
But still, him.
You understand?
Like you can
But
show.
see them, they don't care.
Yeah.
If Omanyala's name was submitted in the last batch, the first batch has been processed.
Wait.
But also the other thing that really annoys me is the fact that till to date, Americans, guys from the UK, guys from South Africa, from where, get visas on arrival in Kenya, and we have to apply for visas and beg and pay. Someone did a breakdown of how much money these embassies make. Because remember, when you make the payment,
It's done.
You don't even
You're
have
not
a
guaranteed,
guarantee that you'll get the visa.
It's done. Whether
You
you
have
get
to make
it or
the payment,
not.
and remember, like
You
3/4
can go,
of
you
those
may go.
visas are revoked.
Thank you.
Even alafu they don't give you reason. Like even those kids, there are some kids who are supposed to go play chess somewhere internationally. I can't remember if it was Kenya or Nigeria, but they'd won like the African championships of chess. These kids are like 9 or 8. They're 2 kids. They've been selected as the top in Africa. They're supposed to go compete elsewhere for the global. And then they're just being told that we can't give you a visa. Like, what is a kid going to do?
Thanks.
Because, sometimes you can give this money that, you're an activist. Oh, you're hot right now. Oh, sometimes, we have security concerns.
There should be genuine reasons.
Yeah.
But also, my biggest problem with our government, and, just this, what are these, what diplomatic ties or what is, how can you just book a flight and come to this country
Exactly.
for free? And, bro, we have to beg to get a visa to go to that same country.
Yeah.
And it's not cheap.
And it's not cheap. Like we had, so the company I work for, we were running a competition where the winners in the country were supposed to go represent the country at the global finals in Turkey just the other day. And some of them were denied visas. And remember, this is a company saying, so the office in the other country has written to invite, to say,
Yeah.
these are, we know these are guys from Kenya. They are participating in this X and Y. They're coming to represent us between these dates. The company here writes them to validate. These are
Yeah, like
people,
it's actually-
attach all the documents. And then because they're traveling at the bill of the company, of course, they can't say money because everything is getting paid for the company. But they still, I'm like, okay, I can't even go to participate for work. You can get denied a legit visa for work, not for travel, for pleasure.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers get visas on arrival in this country. Something is wrong, bro.
That's true.
And it'll take a while for all that to change.
No, me kwanza.
They
my-
should
my
apply.
biggest
They should undergo the same process. Like when will Africa get bullied like this?
That's true.
We should be able to travel this world, unless you're blacklisted and you have criminal records. There should be exceptions. But bro, just to travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine right now if you want to plan a trip to like the UK, you have to plan it months in advance. And there's that guy on TikTok, that American who's revolving a globe, alafu he throws a dart. Alafu whatever country he lands, he goes
Boom,
there the
he's
next
there.
day.
And gets a visa on arrival.
Yeah, he came to Kenya. He landed in Kenya and then he showcased our country, a beautiful country, whatever.
Madness.
But he just, like, the same way you can call for an Uber and go home right now. That's how you just go to the Nini, you get
Boom,
the
get
literally.
it, and
when
it's
is the next
out.
flight to JKIA? Ah, okay, boom.
But me, I'm all for let's travel. I believe we are one people. People should travel wherever they go. But it still does not sit right with me, the fact that you can get denied a visa to a country for a legit reason, and they will never even tell you why they denied your visa, even for work. And they get a visa on arrival.
We just
Something
need
needs, bro.
If
No,
we had
this
like a strong president or a government, because I know right now, okay, Miss G, it was a policy, come here. But I'm sure like right now, if we start saying that all these jungus need to have visas on arrival, they'll obviously block or sanction some things on their end economically to stifle us, to revolt, you know.
Because us, we can't do that. We can't do the same. We just stop exporting our tea to them.
We're like, you guys are not getting flowers anymore.
No flowers, no
tea.
tea, no gold, no diamonds, nothing.
That's true.
No oil.
The gold
Because
and
we
diamonds
truly are
we
the
don't have
hub
a say on.
anyway. I don't understand why we're so shaken at when they want to change a few things.
Yeah,
This
bro.
is
Like
the
literally, even if it's clearing debts, amanini. One, let's begin repatriation then.
True.
Let them also pay for what they owe us as Africa.
That's true.
For all the mistreatment that we've had to go through, for all the evil deeds they've done to us.
Centuries.
Bruh, do you know how long these white people... Okay, why am I asking? Why do you know how long? This is common knowledge. But I'm just like, okay, then if we need to start making payments, let's see who owes who.
Bottom line, they
True.
owe us more than we do owe them.
They owe us so much
in
more, bro.
any way,
You
shape,
can't
or
even
form, yeah.
compare.
Tell me, how do you pay for slavery? How can you pay for slavery?
True.
How much money will you pay for slavery?
It was calculated to 40 acres per person. That was just a Kanye line.
No, I'm just saying. Saying if we were
It's
to
like
if we were to go to a court now,
Yeah.
put the British government here, put the
Yeah.
Kenyan government here. Sindio? Check how much debt we owe these guys.
Yeah.
And then we also file a case. Start with slavery, start with all
Colonization,
colonization,
all
start
the
with
debts,
all the minerals they've stolen from here.
True.
Everything, all our artifacts they've taken to the museums in the UK. Then let's see who owes who what.
That's
It's
true.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Man, this is why we need Gaddafi.
Oh no, on the real though. On the
Yeah,
real.
this is why we need Gaddafi. Because the idea for a United States of Africa was too scary for the white man.
Yeah, because they knew it would happen.
Because imagine if we had Africa as one block.
We'd be unstoppable.
I would be unstoppable. Kwanzaa would be like, you need 3 visas. You need 3 visas.
You need a daily visa.
Yeah, you
No,
need
but
a daily
even-
visa.
no, but
Events-
even before
events
that,
tickets.
I feel like even us in ourselves as Africans, like why do I need a visa to Mauritius? Like you understand? Even
Bruh,
within
man, I'm
ourselves,
still blaming
too,
the white man.
we
I'm
need
still
to
blaming
fix
the
That's what I'm
white
saying.
man.
That's how even this discussion you're having last time. You see, like with oppression, once one country makes it, one person makes it out of the bubble, they can't grant the same access to these guys because they're like, we fought so hard to be here, so we're also going to impose the same things
On
down the
you.
line. When you guys fight hard enough, you can have a seat on this table. I'll be on the next one.
Rah, I'm your brother.
But I'm gonna
like,
that Gaddafi story. Let me withhold my point. I spoke to someone who is like a citizen of, is it Libya, Benghazi, and I was asking like, what's the general sentiment? Because we've read things here and there, watched
it's
things here and there.
everywhere. Yeah.
So he told me like a lot of guys in their country are 50-50 on him. They see the good and the bad.
Yeah.
That's the thing that comes with. There's nothing like benevolent
True. You can't please
dictatorship.
everyone.
That's true.
And there's nothing like dictatorship where there's nothing like some things have to happen for these things to happen. It's a systemic issue at the end of the day. So I do see like the possibility of a one Africa, like and like the USA now proper, United States of Africa. It's beautiful, like when you think about it, when you read it, when like hakuna borders, no nothing. We just move along. We'll have the strongest economy as a country in the world. But then I also see like achieving that, what price we'll have to pay, knowing that not everyone who's working towards that is for the vision.
I feel you.
The white people will not be for the vision. The Westerners will not be for the
the
vision.
thing is-
Our own leaders
Yeah.
will be bribed, and there'll be a lot of death. And
That's
at
true.
what cost will it come to?
Yeah.
But you see, the thing is, I agree with you. Like, it's not anything that can happen because of vested interest, right? But we don't really need the white man to approve. To begin there, we just
That's
need to be
true.
united as
Within
a front.
us, exactly.
Now, for us to be united as a front, we need that one or two people
One
who
voice.
can make this happen. Because
Yeah.
unless people are taking actual action, then it becomes an idea that rests in air, you know.
Yeah.
So Gaddafi was that person who was championing for this and pushing for this agenda.
Man, where's Kwame Nkrumah when you need him?
Think of all those names, dog. But
Thomas
but this
Sankara.
visa thing, it annoys me so much.
It honestly,
Like,
it is
it's
annoying.
so unfair, and then it just happens in our eyes.
Yeah.
And it's like
and
we can't do
you're
anything
helpless.
about it.
You
And
can't
we
do
are.
anything.
It's very it's really, really fucked up. Anyway,
Congratulations, you played yourself.
No, but I'll commend Omanyala because, this man is very...
No, we're gonna rally behind him.
Nah, because can you imagine after all that, he was like, Atio, thank you to the government and Suju who for...
I'm sure like that was like a puppeted statement.
You think
it
so?
is.
I'm
Omanyala is-
thinking internally, I was like, fuck you guys. Now you're using it as PR.
he's a nice
At yo,
guy.
thank
Have you
the
met him?
president, thank
I'd
Sijinani.
love to.
Omanyala is very warm. He's very nice.
I'd love
Very
to
chill.
meet him.
But you could tell even the speech he was giving, why are you thanking the same government that
That's
didn't help
fucked you over.
literally fucked
until there was
over.
outrage? Because maybe that was part of the PR statement. Come and say thank you to the minister, to the CS, to the president.
They actually make you do that. You
Yeah.
know that? They do.
That's a requirement. Like
Ask
you're-
some of your musician friends who've played at these government functions.
yeah.
You have to post. You have to say it publicly on socials. Yeah, they ask you to. That's part of the requirement.
It's crazy.
It's fucked up. But congrats to Omanyala, man. Because also, if you think about how crazy it is for him to land, like literally to land in the airport 3 hours before the hits,
And make it
and
to
for
third
him
qualify to
place.
make it to the
semis, yeah.
semis. Bruh,
Then-
congrats.
No,
Anyway,
even
he's-
your fifth
he'll get
place,
them.
he's
He'll get
tried,
them next time.
honestly.
No, he did. Shout out to Manala. Anyway, into more interesting things. This is sad. So there's this video which you shared in the group today, where this dude went for dinner with a girlfriend. It was the girlfriend's birthday. The girlfriend decided to show up with 18 other friends.
Kwanzaa, who has
And
18 friends?
18 babes.
18
Who
babes,
has 18
women.
friends?
And the dude was supposed to pay for the whole bill.
Me, I insist, who has 18 friends?
She has 18 friends.
18 female friends.
But how do you have 18
On
friends?
top of
18
it.
friends who don't have money, all of them. 18 friends, no sour. You can lack finances, but at least have some shame.
Can you
Because
imagine?
also, I'm thinking...
So entitled,
Like
like
if
like
you're caught up
bouncers.
in a bill 18 people, after if there was misinformation, no, my boyfriend is paying. Mi nikiona kumefika hapa, I just be like the waiter, wait, how much is mine? You know, like 3 of you don't have sense.
You
because, like,
understand?
Out of the 18, there's no way they could not have paid that bill.
Thank you.
Like they were on zero money.
I have no idea, but I just saw the stories up or down when guys were saying at when you see like 18 bottles, like 18 glasses of champagne come to the table and you're like, mine's covered.
Anyway.
18 starters,
No,
18 mains.
Me, forget even the friends. Even as a girlfriend, why would you want to do that to your man?
And then that babe called him broke. Said no one likes a broke nigga.
Why would you do that to your person?
I liked how calm he was. He was just waiting for his cab.
Yeah,
And he had a paper bag. He had take out.
Like,
Take
straight
out.
away, like, boss.
Like, let me go enjoy this at home.
Say ya.
But also, has this happened to you? Okay, not 18, but has this happened to you? Have you maybe had a date with someone and then showed up with their friend and then the bill is on you? Oh, we have spoken about this before.
That's
We have done
Milan,
that.
we have
nonsense.
actually. I remember
Let's
we
just
have,
start
yeah.
from the fact that
We have.
if I give you an invite, it's yours. Excuse me for my You understand? But I feel like even in situations where, like, if you invite me to a party and I feel like I want to bring somebody, imagine nitabi mbaya.
It is.
Ati
It
calling
actually
somebody,
it
ati
is.
lakini ati I wanted to also bring.
No, you can have the courtesy of
home na
asking.
yeye.
No, you can have the courtesy of asking.
I
Like, yo,
don't like that. Like, the invite was strictly for you.
Hey, Yeah.
So
who is
decide utakuja peke yako ama you'll stay with your boss.
who was that?
So I think
no,
sounded so
like
personal.
generally too. I just hate your tabia.
I agree with Mariah in the sense that
hate
if you get an invite and it's an invite for one,
Yeah.
I think you should just honor the invite.
Thank
because
you.
behind the scenes, whoever is arranging and doing everything,
mjinga
there's a
kukupea
reason
wewe
why
peke yako.
there's a reason why it's +1, it's open, you can bring people.
Yeah.
Ama, this is an invite for one for you. The exception would be if we are like really close friends and it's just a casual hangout at your house. Then I'll be like, yo, I was actually on call with Mariah. Mariah, can we pull up?
Yeah.
That is fine.
That
Casual
makes
hangout.
sense.
But if it's planned,
If it's a planned, if
'cause
it's
think
like a
about planned
wedding or
things.
like a
Yeah,
launch
people
or like
have,
a birthday.
people have budgeted,
Yeah.
or maybe there's a space. You don't know who else. Like, I just feel like honor an invite. If it's a +1, bring a +1. If the invite says admits one, just honor the invite. Be like,
What
it
would you do
admits
if you receive that call? Like, hey, babe, I'm coming with a few of my friends. Alafu, because you want to Jipanga, you're like, hey, how many? 18.
one? I'm like, few.
Hey, few. Hey. Did you know the words few, several, maybe?
Yeah. No, this is. I hope this is a skit. I hope this is a skit.
It was.
No.
There's someone quoted it and said that the acting is so bad or some shit.
Oh, those are guys for
But
body
no, I
language.
love.
Those are guys for body language.
I love. Everyone is an expert online as long as you have
Facts.
bundles.
Yeah.
I make an Indian argue with a microbiologist, and then someone else, like I saw some Twitter, someone was like, "Who are you and what do you know about microbiology?" I said, I'm the head of Institute Microbiology MIT, and then you're like, "Oh, you must have gotten that position by." This is stupid. But I loved the stories underneath that of men just saying.
Yeah,
like
like
they saw the guys,
Mwakni.
they've been in situations like that. They saw
pana.
the babes pull up, they saw the babes eat, and they had a cordial time, memorable time, everything was fun. And then when the waiter comes, they just split the bill. They're like, oh, give me mine and Mariah's, and then I don't know how they'll sort it, but just talk to them. And then you ask them casually, how are you guys paying?
I mean, you don't ask them.
I mean, just say
sort
like,
your
yeah.
bill,
Yeah, you
'cause
bounce.
It should be
Like-
common sense.
Yeah. And then guys are like, oh, but the one I love the most is the one where this guy was saying he ate, and then the bill came, and then he said, oh, babe, let me go get my wallet from the car. And then he even took like something. You know how you can take something, you know this guy is coming back. Like, I have a drumstick, I'm just walking out. Guy got into his motif. And this babe was there for 2 hours asking, where are you? He says, I'm coming, I'm going to get the wallet. And this guy was done. Ako kwa nyumba.
Yeah,
That's
and that's the last time you see that babe.
Wait, was this like a 2-person date? Ama there was like a
It was
whole
a 2-person
bogey?
date.
And then other
but now it
people
was
came.
her birthday. But now, I doubt there was miscommunication. It's like, hey, baby, it's your birthday. Let me take you out for dinner. I'm with my girlfriends. Okay, when you're done, let me know.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, even Chaxy, as you're saying, like, even if we're close, let's say we're rolling and Mwass is like, oh, the invite was for Chaxy. Like, Chaxy, you can come.
Yeah.
Then you call and it's like, I'm with Mariah. Imagine Chaxy, I won't go with you. Me, I don't know, call me weird, but imagine I won't go.
Me, if the
Because
party is
to some
popping.
extent,
I
When they got the party at-
mean, yo.
because I'm just like, the invite was, you know, it like,
No, but
Well,
we're not
you
saying
see,
for invites.
we
We're
said
saying
casual.
like
And amongst
even
close
casually, because already, imagine, I do what I'm saying, excuse me,
When
if
you
I'm
don't go
weird.
for impromptu plans.
Chaxy, that's the thing. Imagine Z.
But you can't be
Bro.
like hanging out with Chaxy and then we are FaceTiming me na choma nyama. Chaxy is like, hey, nakuja baadaye.
Chaxy,
nieke
how many
nyama.
times have you tried?
I'm with Mariah.
How many times have you called me? Oh, pull up. I won't. Like that. That's just me.
What if the actual host says Mariah want you to come?
Imagine Starcom.
Can never be me.
That's why I said, excuse me if I'm weird. And that's why I get so offended even when I'm at like, we're with somebody. At yeah, I know it's open, but like I had the reason why I said you specifically. You
What
get
if
what
they
I
didn't
mean?
know you? What if they don't know you?
Why you bring somebody you don't even know to my crib?
See, 'cause my friend knows you.
Nah, fam, don't do that.
Yo.
Okay, let me
Don't.
say, within friendships, you define what that is for
True.
you guys. I
But
think
that
so.
courtesy call for. No, don't just show up with someone like, oh, this is Mariah.
And just something I can respect
like-
that, but all the same, just don't.
I agree with you. On invites, bro, people do things for
But if the
different
FOMO
reasons.
is FOMOing, man.
You guys
Lala,
wanna
Just saying.
you guys wanna talk about Shorif ancestors?
Ah, most
Okay,
deaf.
so what was the story here?
That's
So
a
from what,
Strathmore babe.
Yeah, because I feel like we've okay.
So from what I understood is there was an event happening at Strathmore University. Sorry for our Yeah. So anywho, they like listed everything that they needed, the pay, the timing, da 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 da. So they didn't mention anything about even the what are they called? The
Dress code.
panelists that these guys also needed to follow the dress code.
Their
Yeah,
stupid dress
shule.
code.
Their stupid dress code,
It's
yeah.
very stupid.
So this
They're
girl
very
gets
archaic.
and
Yeah.
and actually I saw the dress she was wearing. See, Ati, there was anything.
Do that, we can see
Oh,
your knees.
like Ati, oh God, you're indecent. So she gets to the gate and she claims that there was somebody who was in front of
Wait,
her.
so she's not a student.
No, she was just a panelist at this event that was being hosted, that was being had at Strathmore.
Got you.
So she gets to the gate. Apparently, there was even a white lady who was in front of her who was scantily dressed. But the police, and because it was a man who stopped and was harassing her, like, you're inappropriately dressed, you can't get in, you can't get in. She's like, listen, I'm not a student.
I'm here for work.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. You're improperly dressed. Go. She's like, first of all, this is what I was sent. There is nowhere that has mentioned about a dress code. So you cannot stop me from walking in, and I was not told prior. So that's when it became a whole issue, and she was like, you know what? Screw this. She left.
Yeah.
And yeah, TikTok followed.
I know, like regardless of, I know different people, different opinions for sure. We can never all agree, but regardless of what you think, you can never convince me that it's not stupid that Strathmore has a fucked up dress code.
True.
Yeah.
You can like this. You can't even.
And
You
it
can't
does-
even.
it makes
You can't even
zero
explain
sense.
it. You can't even. You like. I don't like. I can't.
See,
even.
yeah, you can't fathom, honestly.
Yo, there's a time they
It's
tried that
crazy.
shit at JQuat.
Can you imagine trying it in your end?
You know me, I see guys in JQuat,
You
they look
ain't.
like they're going fishing. Like someone is in shorts, slippers, and a vest.
Get to going shipping.
And then you get into class and you're like, oh, Okon and this guy just chomas like a
Do the
notebook.
No, amekuja nyuma ya mfuko.
Just like in
Bairo,
gani,
boss,
like,
kuna bairo mbili.
that guy is an engineer somewhere right now.
It's mad.
Yo, they tried it once. They said that there are some items of clothing, and then they named all of them, and then they put like
Exes.
mini skirts.
Your end, they
vests,
can't try it.
mini-
Because mtasikia tu toka ishule in 10 minutes. Fam, it's about to get lit.
But Strathmore's. Do you know I was supposed to go to Strathmore for some reason? I was going to become a lawyer at some point. I was 17.
Defend what, Mwass?
To defend the pretty women with big nyash. So this time, I'd completed high school. Alafu kuna ile time they were. You could check into Strathmore with just your mock exam results.
Yeah, I remember there was
Waiting
that
for
phase.
KCSE, yeah. So then they had like a sweet deal that time. Your time I didn't know what I wanted to become. But law was one of those things I found interesting. I didn't know like law is this fucked up. I just remember you've watched Suits, you've watched CG Illegal, whatever.
Yeah.
So I rocked up to Strathmore. I was in a t-shirt, jeans, and sneakers. Kind of to then see me. I'm just walking, and I just that's the gate. I'm walking, and then I was stopped by this guy, and I was like, "You can't come in like this." And then that's when I looked around. Everyone was like, "Oh shit!" Everyone's tucked in. Everyone looks like a
in
waiter
some-
because I don't know why Kenyans can wear formal. Ni black trousers, white shirt.
Yeah.
Boom. Everyone. So I was
It's a
like,
waiter.
okay. So I went back home, and then I told my dad, they couldn't let me in. And me, I've seen that place. I don't want to go.
You don't fit there.
I don't want to do
Like,
that.
it's too much. If you're a girl, if you're curvy, you have to wear clothes that don't literally show your
curves.
I'm like, okay.
It is stupid on
So
so
what
many
would
levels.
Corazon wear? Strathmore.
Dera.
Yeah, have chuma imeenda hivi
Dera.
kwa waist alafu sasa wahangua.
Zile
So
za-
she just looks
Kama
like
curtain.
like a moving bed. Ni kama kitanda imetandikwa. It's like fungueni gate kubwa Corazon is here.
Bruh, as in, come on.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
And then the Strathmore guys were really mad. And yeah, that's why those guys piga sherehe that much.
Wait.
After your last unit, you're just like, twende Westmore.
Nah,
Those guys
you
were
have
saying
to.
how like they never stop white people. And they never stop like the super rich. Like, like the kids who are known for
Coming in, like-
this is Ntoiwa so and so.
Yeah.
Like there's exemption. So you see, it's classist, it's sexist, it's racist, it's anything.
stupid.
And
It's just dumb.
for our fashion cops another ingia ni mapolisi.
You understand? Like, they're so, yeah.
So that's their like the
They'd
employee.
rather
That's the job.
trip. They'd rather trip
To look at
stopping you
students
kuingia
and
kwa
decide how
gate.
short is a short skirt.
Anyway, guys.
I want to
listen.
ask.
Madness.
Okay, has
Yeah,
there
no,
anyone
let me
who's
finish.
tried to challenge anyone in Strathmore, like those student leaders or anyone? No one has tried
No,
to challenge.
but there's
I'm sure there has
nothing
to
worse
be,
if
there
you
has to
find mtu wa Strath who believes like, yeah, like that's how they're supposed to dress.
I'm
and
sure I've seen people on Twitter.
there are so many,
I've seen people on
and it's
Twitter saying,
like,
then don't go to that university. So you go to another university.
Bro.
Farm.
Hao ni wase wenye operation iko hadi kwa
Yeah.
njwanga.
It's in your bile. You produce it.
Then just don't go rest there if they don't give you a visa.
Yeah. But anyway, Strathmore.
You start your own race. Yeah, nonsense. Anyway.
Let me tell you. Anyway, Strathmore, you'll be easy though. Sisi, as we finish this, Sisi tuko. Anyway, episode 22, we are out of here. We are mic check.
Jeez.
Over 26. This is
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26. Welcome back to
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.